Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just one.
Ball carrier.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
For the first time here with Brown. And he'll be brought down at about... The 42.
Malcolm Brown, the ball carrier. The tackle made by Matt Ioannidis. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Still 9 remaining on second down. Off the play fake. Perkins. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis. Throwing on third and long. Perkins finding his safety valve here. That's complete. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
For the Rams.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Their own 17-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. On the carry, it's Love. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
In on the stop.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
From the gun, Haskins on third down. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
10 at the 50-yard line.
A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
They go play action with Haskins. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 21. 23 yards the pickup there.
The 21-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
4 yards.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line.
Mike, check, 59.
Here's Haskins to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
By the Rams.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2.
He was taken.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. The rookie was trying to push.
He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 4-yard line.
They'll run with Love. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. Take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Things on for the extra point.
Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
The 25-yard line.
Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Henderson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Perkins. Past the 20. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Down, Rams.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Foster.
2nd and 4. They could still get a 1st down without scoring.
And 4. At the
They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
ball carrier.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Akers. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams have tied the game with the extra point to come.
His kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
17-6.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Running to start the drive is Love. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll run again with Love on 1st down. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And yet again, Haskins is intercepted. 3rd time. Picked off at the 30. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
They'll run here with Akers. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. From the gun on 3rd down, Perkins. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods there to make the grab. And the Rams add on to their lead.
The kick is good.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Sims on the return. They'll take over 1st and 10. at their own.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
18-yard line.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Haskins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And he's got his man on the out route. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Terry McLaurin.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Final play of the half, it's Haskins. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. And this carries into the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They're on 17-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the 1st half.
We'll see if they do just that. Goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Perkins. And Woods has it complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He was held without a catch in the 1st half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Perkins. In trouble, and he's taken down. Chase Young, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Operating from the gun, Perkins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off play action. Perkins. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
Flushed out right. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. 20. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get into the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Now deep in his own territory, coughs up the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. No, let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
A loss of 3 yards.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. On the counter, this is Akers. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The ball carrier.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now, that'll be caught by Kump. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. On 4th down, Perkins. And that is going to be incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. Back to the air, Haskins after the pick 6. Finding his target, it's Cody Latimer. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Good.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Haskins. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
For Cody Latimer.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 37. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you off sides. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
The 20, and all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll run with McKissick. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown run. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Rams.
Throwing on first down, Perkins. And he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
29 yards.
3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. Eluding, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chase Young picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Going to give it to Love. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the power, if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. J.D. McKissic, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
No good. Dustin Hopkins to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and run for it with Brown. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. The throw over the middle, taken in. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. He wants Reynolds way downfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke.
Bring it, baby.
And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now left side on the swing pass. Give them 9 yards on the second down screen play. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Taken in by Sprinkle, a little pitch and catch. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. In a tight 1-point game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A huge play there for Washington. 45 yards. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Aaron Donald.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On second down now. It's Love. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. On play action, Haskins. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
First down, Rams.
it looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Landover.